have recently been thinking why some of my clients who hired nutritionists in the past were not able to create and maintain a healthy eating habit. Some people hire nutritionists to get a meal plan with healthy recipes that they would use for a couple of weeks and then they would forget about it. I first thought that such a meal plan might look a lot like doing a diet, and the obligations and restrictions eventually would make them give up. However, I think that the reason why some people are not able to keep eating healthy even after working with a nutritionist is because of the IKEA effect. My name is Claudia, I'm a 45 years old holistic nutrition coach with a master's in human nutrition and dietetics, and I help busy women in their 40s to take control of their health. So what's the IKEA effect? The IKEA effect is a psychological principle that suggests that people place a higher value on things they have created or worked on themselves, compared to the things they have bought ready-made or had made for them by others. This effect is obviously named after the Swedish furniture company IKEA, which sells many products that require customer assembly. The principle can extend to a variety of other areas, and that includes meal planning. So when you create a meal plan yourself, you are more likely to be invested in it for several reasons. The first reason is personalization. When you make your own meal plan, you can tailor it to your preferences, dietary restrictions, and goals, making it more meaningful and relevant to you. The second reason why you should create your meal plan is effort justification. This means that after you have invested time and effort into something, you tend to value it more highly because it's a way to justify the work you have put into it. The third reason is sense of accomplishment. In fact, when you successfully create something, it can provide a sense of achievement, which can definitely be motivating. The fourth reason is learning. Whenever you work on something, there is always one or two new things to be learned. And making your own meal plan could involve learning about nutrition and your own habits. And this will foster a deep understanding and commitment to the plan. The last reason why you should make your own meal plans is control. In fact, when you are in charge of the planning process, you can feel more in control of your eating habits, which can be empowering and boost your willingness to stick to the plan. However, this doesn't mean that the professional-made meal plan has no value. For some, having a plan made by a nutritionist might be more effective, especially if it provides the needed expertise and takes the burden of planning off their shoulders. For some others, though, create their own meal plans could add extreme value, but it could feel like a daunting task. That's why I have created an online course called Meal Plan Like a Nutritionist. In this course, I teach you how to healthify any recipe and how to put them together in a meal plan that you will keep using over and over again. You learn how to make sure that your recipes contain enough protein based on your body's unique needs, support your gut microbiome health, and avoid glucose spikes. As a result, such meal plans will help you feel more energized, lose weight, and sleep better. And if you would need extra support, you can also join a community of meal planners supervised by nutritionists. Yes, there is such a community, and I've called it Busy Women Eat Healthy. We get together online once a week and we plan our meals for the week to come. If you feel like you can't wait to get started, a first important step would be to learn how much protein you should be eating daily based on your weight and your activity level. You can make your calculation by using a simple formula I talk about in this video here. And if you're new to my channel and want to make healthy eating easy, make sure you subscribe right here to watch new videos every Sunday. Thanks so much for tuning in e ci vediamo nel prossimo video. Ciao!